the rostrum. They come up to the tapes now. It won't be long before the 39 runners are dispatched for this, the 157th running of the Martel Cognac Grand National. Coming into line, Smarty, Risk Accessor is back behind them. David's Lad standing well back. It's essential that you get a good position. Very, very hard to come from way off the pace. It has been done, of course. This race, the world's biggest steeplechase, the most demanding there is. 30 fences ahead of them, 4.5 miles, and away they go. They're off and running in the Martel Cognac Grand National, and Alexander Banquet down near the inside from Hedge Hunter, his stablemate. They're up there early from Monty's Pass, and further back in the field then is Wonder Weasel from Joss Naylor. Back in the field too is Puntel in the early stages from Bounce Back. Out wider then is Al Capone as they go over the Malling Road, and we join Ian Bartlett.
So down to the first of the 30 fences, Acarus is up there with Luz Kadu and Alexander Banquet, and at the first fence Arctic Jack is a faller. Kalami was brought down by the fall of Luz Kadu at the tail of the field as well, and so it's three of them, Arctic Jack, Luz Kadu and Kalami down at the first as they come over fence number 2. Now the open ditch number 3, Alexander Banquet, Gunnar Belban, Puntal from Al Capone, then comes Hedge Hunter, Monty's Pass, Bounce Back and Acarus as they come over it from Justin Dead. We lose one there, Shardam is down, unseats the rider, and he's the only one to go at fence number 3 as they quickly come down to the 4th, with Alexander Banquet on the inside with Bounce Back, Hedge Hunter at the centre, and Al Capone, the first couple of leaders over that blowing wind of Bramble Hill Duke behind those as we join Tony O'Hare.
They're racing down now towards the fence before Beechers, and in the centre Al Capone, right there towards the inside, Hedge Hunter and Gunnar Welburn, and behind these is Alexander Banquet. Bramble Hill Duke is out wide, Puntal is also handy with Acarus, and also we can also say that Jurason was a faller a couple of fences back as they come to jump Beechers now, and the leaders Hedge Hunter, and on the inside we've lost a Bounce Back at that one. Also gone is Acarus, Sky Cab is down, and also down is What's Up Boys, Blowing Wind Refused as they go to the Foynaven fence, and Hedge Hunter and Al Capone are the two leaders, followed by Gunnar Welburn in third. Lord Atterbury is next, and behind these is Puntal, Alexander Banquet on the inside, and behind these is Monty's Pass, who's followed by Wonder Weasel and Smarty and Justin Debt, and then Southern Star as they reach the canal turn. Al Capone on the inside, bad mistake, Alexander Banquet, but survived it, and they're all safely over the leaders. Exit to Wave is at the back of the field. Pinderee is also out of the race as they clear the next fence. The leaders are Hedge Hunter, and alongside Al Capone as we join Darren Owen.
Approaching the 10th, Exit to Wave pulled up before Valentine's, and it's Al Capone and Hedge Hunter. They're disputing the lead as they jump this plain fence. Puntal is just in behind them, followed by Gunnar Welburn. Then to the outside comes Lord Atterbury, further back to Monty's Pass. Alexander Banquet is against the rail, Bear on board is to the outside. This is a big open ditch. The rat Hedge Hunter flew the ditch by a length and a half, followed by Al Capone back in second place. Back in the field, there's a bad mistake there from Wonder Weasel looking to the rear. Plum last at the moment is the Bunny Boiler. They're going on towards the next, and it's Hedge Hunter by a couple of lengths. Al Capone brushed through the top of that one. Puntal is well to the fore. Lord Atterbury further back then to Gunnar Welburn, already being driven along Alexander Banquet. Then last year's winner Monty's Pass, who's being followed by Bear on board just in next. Smarty is next. Clan Royal is still in the race, so too is Lacoudre. They're back on the racecourse proper, over to Jim McGrath.
Well, the leaders here for Ireland is Hedge Hunter from Puntal, and just behind them is Al Capone, who's been making a lot of the running. In 4th position, Lord Atterbury the outside, then the riderless horse, followed by Gunnar Welburn and Alexander Banquet, who's been prominent throughout. Monty's Pass, last year's winner, is jumping well, and he's in about 6th or 7th position. The white sleeves and cap, a gap to Bear on board, followed then by Clan Royal as they come up towards this next plain fence now, and as they draw towards it now, and the riderless horse, as they go over the 13th there, is causing a little bit of problems, and it's Hedge Hunter on the far side who shows the way. Hedge Hunter, the Willie Mellons train chaser, is the leader as they come to the 14th from Puntal. Then in third is Lord Atterbury. Jumping in fourth is Al Capone, followed by Gunner Welburn and Alexander Banquet from Monty's Pass. They're all over it safely. Further back is Clan Royal. They're followed by Bear on Board and Takagi and Star Smarty from Just in Debt. A gap in the field of Amberleigh House as they come to the chair. And Hedge Hunter headed over in the lead there from Puntel. Jumping it in third, Lord Atterbury. Going there is Takagi, a faller at the chair, and all the others got over it well as they come to the water. The leader is Hedge Hunter, clear of Puntel. Lord Atterbury jumping in third, Al Capone in fourth, followed by Clan Royal and Gunner Welburn. Then Monty's Pass, who's handy. Alexander Banquet the inside, 4 or 5 lengths. Then the Bear on Board, followed by Smarty. Amberleigh House is next. Mantle's Prince has been pulled up. Le Coudray is next, followed then in the field by Wonder Weasel. Then out wide a Royal tells it Just in Debt from Arden Scout, David's Lad, then King's Mark. Back in the field, Southern Star, followed then by the Bunny Boiler. Spot the Difference is next. Joss Naylor's at long last, and 22 of them are still continuing as we rejoin Ian Bartlett.
And they head down to fence number 17. Hedge Hunter still out there with a green cap in front. The white jacket of Puntel in second, and then comes Lord Atterbury, blue cap in third. Clan Royal, Liam Cooper getting him a lot closer. He's stalking through this field into fourth nay. Then Alexander Banquet on the inside. Monty's Pass and Bear on Board in the yellow jacket. Behind this is Al Capone as they come to this next plain fence, and then comes the Coudray and Amberleigh House. And Alexander Banquet is a faller there as they head down towards the ditch again. Hedge Hunter leading, Puntel second. Then Clan Royals now into third as they come over from Lord Atterbury. Puntel has gone there. Modest passes over it okay. Le Coudray clears it okay. Wonder Weasel, a terrible mistake. King's Mark, David's Lad at the back. The Bunny Boiler well back amongst them with Risk Accessor, and Joss Naylor still on his way to it now as the leaders have cleared the other ones. And Joss Naylor has been pulled up before the 19th. We rejoin Tony O'Hare.
Coming to the fence before Beaches, Hedge Hunter leads from Clan Royal in second. Then Lord Atterbury in third place. Pulled up is Gunner Welburn. A gap then to last year's winner Monty's Pass. Then comes Bear on Board. Behind him Al Capone, then Amberleigh House, and after Amberleigh House Le Coudray. And a gap to Royal Talza as they come to Beachers, where among the fallers on the first circuit we also lost Risk Accessor in Montreal as they clear that one. And it's Hedge Hunter the leader over Beachers. Clan Royal's rider Liam Cooper stealing a peep over his shoulder as they go over that, and the Coudray's out of it at Beachers. The Bunny Boiler's a long way behind. They come to the Foynaven fence, and Hedge Hunter jumps at the head of Clan Royal. Lord Atterbury close in third, about 8 lengths back to Bear on Board, 4 Monty's Pass, 5 Amberleigh House, 6, 12 lengths to Al Capone. Then comes Royal Talza. We've lost Just in Debt at the Foynaven. Smarty still in the race, so too David's Lather at the canal turn. Hedge Hunter from Clan Royal, Lord Atterbury, slight mistake there, clear from Monty's Pass, who lands fourth on the inside of Board. House next clear of Al Capone as they go out over Valentine's. Hedge Hunter the leader with Clan Royal and Lord Atterbury clear of Monty's Pass as we rejoin Darren Owen.
They've got 5 to jump, and it's Hedge Hunter being pressed by Clan Royal to the inside. Lord Atterbury's running a big race to the outside. Clan Royal made a mistake, so did Lord Atterbury. Looking behind, Amberleigh House, Sheepskin Noseband is getting into contention. Bear on Board and Monty's Pass are being driven along. Al Capone is out of the race, that one pulled up. This is the last ditch for from home. It's Hedge Hunter and Clan Royal together, and then a break of about 2 lengths to Lord Atterbury. They're clear of Amberleigh House, Monty's Pass, Bear on Board, and then further back to Smarty, David's Lad and Wonder Weasel. This is the third last in the National, and it's Hedge Hunter from Clan Royal. Lord Atterbury's in behind them, and then after this one Amberleigh House as they go on towards the Melling Road. And looking further back, Wonder Weasel's been pulled up. They thunder across the Melling Road. They've got 2 fences to jump, and it's Hedge Hunter being pressed by Clan Royal. Lord Atterbury holds every chance over to Jim McGrath.
Well, 3 major chances in the 157th running of this Martel Cognac Grand National. Hedge Hunter for Ireland on the near side, grabbed now by Clan Royal in the colours of J.P. McManus, who takes it up now. Then in third is Lord Atterbury, running a great race for Mark Bradburn, and they've kicked away a long way in front of Amberleigh House, is continuing on, and Monty's Pass is a distant 5th. They've got 2 fences left to jump in the Martel Cognac Grand National. On the far side, under the whip is Clan Royal. Lord Atterbury, Mark Bradburn is riding confidently in the centre. Hedge Hunter's on the left as they jump the second last. They all jump it well, clear of Amberleigh House. A long gap then to Monty's Pass. They've got 1 fence to jump in the Grand National. Clan Royal going up and down in the 1 spot. In the centre is Lord Atterbury. Near side is Hedge Hunter. They've got to jump. Like Clan Royal got over that one. Hedge Hunter's a faller at the last. Clan Royal in front by 2 or 3 lengths. Trying hard is now at Lord Atterbury on the near side as they race up now onto the run-in. They head towards the Albert in 5th is Spot the Difference, 6th is Smarty, 7th is Ardent Scout. In 8th position, Bear on Board, then King's Mark from the Bunny Boiler, and David's Lad is the last of those to finish. Ginger McCain, Mr. Red Rum, has won his 4th Grand National. He has trained Amberleigh House to win the 2004 Martel Cognac Grand National in the hands of the very, very talented